February 2nd, 1996, Moses Lake, Washington. 14-year-old Barry Lukaitis opened fire on his algebra class, killing 2 students and 1 teacher. March 24, 1998, Jonesboro, Arkansas. 4 students and 1 teacher killed, 10 others wounded outside as Westside Middle School emptied during a false fire alarm. 13-year-old Mitchell Johnson and 11-year-old Andrew Golden shot at their classmates and teachers from the woods. May 21, 1998, Springfield, Oregon. 2 students killed, 22 others wounded in the cafeteria at Thurston High School by 15-year-old Kip Kinkle. Kinkle had been arrested and released a day earlier for bringing a gun to school. His parents were later found dead at home. April 20, 1999, Littleton, Colorado. 14 students, including the killers, and 1 teacher were killed, 23 others wounded by 18-year-old Eric Harris and 17-year-old Dylan Klebold at Columbine High School in the nation's deadliest school shooting. March 7, 2001, Williamsport, Pennsylvania. 14-year-old Elizabeth Catherine Bush wounded a female student in the cafeteria of Bishop Newman High School. She was depressed and frequently teased. December 14, 2012, Newtown, Connecticut. 20-year-old Adam Lanza killed 20 children and 6 adult staff members at Sandy Hook Elementary School. Before the shooting, he also killed his mother at her home. After the school shooting, Lanza committed suicide. This shooting was the 2nd deadliest in U.S. history. In Hawaii, November 1999, King Kekaulike High School goes into lockdown when a student drew a knife at the principal and a school security guard. January 27, 2000, a Nanakuli man holding a woman hostage begins a standoff with the police, shutting down Farrington Highway. Students from Nana Ikopono Elementary School were evacuated to Nanakuli High and Intermediate School. March 22, 2001, Waipahu High School went into a lockdown after a fight involving 20 students broke out in front of the school's cafeteria during lunch recess. February 4, 2005, Nanakuli High School and Waianae High School both had lockdowns after fights broke out on their campuses. Nanakuli High School was locked down after a fight between 2 students that began on campus, moved off campus, with an audience of more than 100 students. Waianae High School locked down after a fight involving 3 students escalated to include about 15 students. September 5, 2012, Manawili Elementary School and Olomana School were both put under lockdown after the nearby Hawaii Youth Correctional Facility signaled a siren about a possible escape. February 20, 2013, 28 public, private, and charter schools went into lockdown after murder suspect Teddy Mune escaped from circuit court. Central Middle and Royal Elementary Schools, both located close to circuit court, went into lockdown as a precaution. As police searched for the escapee, more schools went into lockdown. These are several examples of incidents of school violence. In all of these events, schools were put into lockdown. Waianae Intermediate School will go into lockdown anytime there is a threat of everyone's safety. For example, if there is an intruder on campus, if there is a chemical spill, if there is a riot, or if there is a hostage situation. Please remember the sound of the lockdown signal. Once you hear the signal, report to the nearest open classroom before the doors are closed. Once the teacher closes the door, he or she will not open the door until the all-clear signal. In order to ensure your safety and the safety of others, take it seriously, cooperate, remain calm. February 2nd, 1996.
Good morning, students and staff. This is your morning bulletin for Tuesday, August 28, 2018. My name is Francia Godoy. If you'd like to purchase school uniforms, please visit the cashier's window in the morning during the first recess or during lunch recess. T-shirts are $7, hoodies are $19. Reminder, if you plan to eat a second breakfast or second lunch, you have to pay for your second meals. You must deposit money into your meal account at the cashier's window in the morning, during first recess, or during lunch recess. A second breakfast will cost $2.40 and a second lunch will cost $5.50. Attention all bus riders, no pass, no ride. Reminder, you need a temporary or permanent bus pass to ride the bus. You may turn in your bus applications to the front office. If you need to pick up your bus passes, go to the cashier's window. In the morning, first recess or lunch recess. We will not issue any bus passes after school. If your application was returned due to verification of address, please complete the form and return it as soon as possible. Because buses are free this year, your first bus pass is free. No discretionary bus passes will be issued. If you forget, misplace, or lose your bus pass, you must purchase a replacement for $5 at the cashier's window. Please be responsible. If not, you will need to find an alternative way home. If you somehow were able to get on the bus to come to school without a bus pass, please be aware that you will not be allowed to board the bus after school without your bus pass. As a reminder, you must stay within the bus pickup boundaries after school. If you go near the stoplight or even cross the street, you will not be allowed back on campus near the bus line to catch the school bus home. For your safety, please stay near trees 1 to 3 and wait patiently for your assigned bus. Again, no pass, no ride. All 7th and 8th grade students interested in playing SA flag football, there will be an informational meeting during first recess in room I-22, Coach Saint's class on Friday. This is a one-day only tournament being played during school on September 13, so you can play flag football even if you play after school All-Stars. Come out and participate in Wana Intermediate's winning tradition from Coach Saint. If you did not take a yearbook picture during July's registration days or at orientation night, you need to take a picture this Friday during your social studies class. If you would like to order pictures, please go to the cashier's window to pick up an order form. You may go before school, morning recess, or lunch recess. If you are not sure if you took pictures, please ask your social studies teacher or see Ms. Higuchi in K202. Today's breakfast is breakfast burrito or cereal and toast, apple juice, and pineapple chunks. The lunch for today is vegetarian pizza, mixed fruit, house salad, and idomemi. This is Franchel Godoy signing off with your morning bulletin. Have a nice day. Please stay tuned for an important message.
I want a teleprompter. Good morning, Waianae Intermediate School. This is Mr. Nonaka, 7th grade vice principal. I'm here just to briefly talk to you about the incidents that happened yesterday. So as you all know, yes, the school was in a lockdown. No, it was not a drill. As you've already seen on the video that you have just watched, it is important that we exercise and practice these drills on a regular basis, which is once a year. However, yesterday was not a drill. And just to give a little bit more clarity on what took place yesterday, we received a notification from a community member that there was somebody walking in the back of the school. Within the, it was a community member, someone who lives in the Uluvehi area, and what looked like he was holding, it looked like a weapon of some sort. At that point, we initiated the regular lockdown procedures. I know some of you were worried, some of you were scared, and definitely you have every right to feel that way. However, I just want to make sure that everyone understands that when we practice these lockdown procedures, it is for your safety. Our main goal, our main purpose at this school is to ensure that you are safe, and definitely we don't want to inconvenience anybody. I know it seemed like a long time, but just a little information on what we are doing while you are all in a lockdown. While you are locked down in whatever classroom it is, or in the cafeteria, the library, whatever room that you're in, we are in constant communication with the Honolulu Police Department. Once we are given an all clear from the Honolulu Police Department is when we can end the lockdown procedures. Today on campus, we will be having some extra counselors in the event that anyone feels the need that they want to talk to somebody about yesterday's incident. Definitely, if you have any questions about what took place or the lockdown procedures in general, please feel free to come see myself, Mrs. Kanashiro, or Mr. Wataoka in the office. You know, we can sit down with you and explain a little bit more in detail. But until then, everybody, I just wish everyone have a great day and an awesome week. Thank you very much.